What's up, guys? So as promised, I am showing you my world in the Windows 10 version of Minecraft. Now, I really enjoyed playing this, and this is like in the Let's Play that I'm doing for the PC version of Minecraft. This is 100% survival. There are no English fail. There are no mods that affect anything. The only mod that I have is, if you look at the bottom right corner of the screen, you will see coordinates. Because the Windows 10 version of Minecraft does not have an F3 debug screen like the PC version of Minecraft has. And I kept getting lost and I got tired of it, so all I did, it was a resource pack. I installed it, and that's the only thing I'm using. This has never been put into creative mode, so I have earned the achievements, and I have not cheated at all. Everything that you're going to see was done through time. So, we are asleep. It is kind of night right now, so let me sleep and I'll get back to you in a few minutes when it's daytime. Alright, so we're back. It's daytime, and I can go ahead and give you the tour. Now, this is going to be like a 2 or 3 part tour. The first one is going to be just basically what I had started out with. It never intended to be the final build. It was just something to where I could sleep, I can store stuff, I can do all my crafting and all that good stuff. So we are basically in building number 1, which is, like I said, where I would sleep. I had a little storage here, crafting table, furnace, and all that. So we go outside, and you'll notice there's a couple little buildings here. So this building was going to be meant to be a storage system. There was let me rephrase that, not a storage system, more of a storage area. So this was before I knew anything about redstone. Like, literally, I had no idea what it was for. I used to get it and never knew what it was. I thought it was just something neat. The same thing with lapis, until I figured out that it was meant for enchanting. Anyway, as you can see, very basic. 2 chests, a furnace, and a crafting table. There were more chests here, but I got rid of them to put in the storage system that I have underground, which we'll get to in a few minutes. Out here is where I used to grow all my crops, and for some reason when I deleted all of the dirt, this happened. Not sure why. Got Mr. Zombie floating around out there. Hello, Mr. Zombie. And just as a warning, just like in the Let's Play, you're probably gonna hear my mouse clicks and my keyboard clicks. That is just because I have a mechanical keyboard and a gaming mouse. I am working out how to either eliminate those sounds, or I'm going to try to find something quieter. So moving on, over here in this nice huge flat area is where I used to have all my pens for my animals. And over here I had a little boathouse. Little dispenser with a boat that for some reason is broken now. It did for a while pop out on the water, so I don't know what happened there. I'm not too worried about it though, simply because now that I have the PC version, I'm really not going to be playing this much more. So there was a nice little pathway here. I got rid of it. Back here, the reason there's cobbles here, this used to be a little overhang, I guess you'd call it, for the storage for all the wheat and the seeds and all that stuff that I used to feed the animals with. This is destroyed here because I used to have my anvil and I had a nice little fireplace system. I kind of stole the design from a YouTuber, so yeah, I'll put his channel in the link. But it was pretty cool. I liked it. That's why I decided to borrow, quote quote. This used to be my enchanting room. I used to have upstairs used to be my brewing. Wow, another word fail. It used to be my brewing station, and then down here, my nether portal to go into the nether to die many times. So then we come out of here. And then over here is my mining area. Now I never actually get to finish the aesthetics of it, simply because of the fact that no one at the time was gonna be seeing this, so I really didn't care what it looked like. But as you can see, it goes down pretty far. And at the base down there, with all the cobble underneath that, is a little rest area, so I can reset my spawn if I happen to die down there. I spawn down there. I wouldn't have to run from all the way up here. This area over here, as you can see, I used to farm for trees. I'm horrible at getting rid of them. And then we'll make our way over here. We'll get to that. We'll get to the glass area in a minute. Don't worry about that. And this over here is where I used to keep my horsey, who tragically fell off a mountain and died. Rip horsey. Now, part 2, I guess 2 and 3 or 2 and 3, I don't know. But anyway, so this is when I really decided to make my perma base. Is that a word? It's going to be a word. I'm coining that. So, as you can see now, redstone. I started watching a lot of videos on YouTube, mostly Mumbo Jumbo, and this was actually not Mumbo. This was... Totally forgot, but I'll make sure I put the link to the video in the description below. This is just your basic sliding door. It's not complicated. I'm sure 99% of people can do this. Like I said in the Let's Play for the PC version, I am not very redstone savvy. The redstone contraptions I have and will make are copies of stuff that I've seen on YouTube. So the only thing I think that I figured out on my own without the help of YouTube, now I'm sure it's on there somewhere, I just didn't look for it, but I figured out how to put a mini smelting station in line with my storage system. So, we'll get to that in a minute though. This was the starter area. As you can see, there was a bed here, a couple chests. So, this kind of evolved over my evolving, I guess you could say. So it used to be I built this huge storage area. As you can see, it's 3 floors deep, and each section here used to basically look like this. Everything had to be put in by hand. If I wanted to go get something, I had to figure out where it was. I had all these nice signs made here. I had storage for everything. Don't mind that hole. Over here, as you can see, this was my second enchanting area and potion brewing station, which I never actually brewed any potions, but I figured I'd just have it up anyway. So down here, again, ignore the big holes, used to be where I kept I had furnaces on the wall here, and I had my anvil here with the chimney, I guess fireplace thing. You'll see down in the storage room. But again, like I said, that was a borrowed design. I'll link the guy's channel. So the next part, this is where I moved my nether portal to. As you can see, it's kind of empty back here. The reason is because I had planned on putting a bedroom back here. And it's a funny story, actually. What happened was I had done it. It was all nice and neat. I had a nice little 2x2 piston door here, and it led into a bedroom, and nothing fancy, just, you know, beds. And what happened was I accidentally deleted my save file. Now I was able to retrieve it, thank God, because I've got like 180 hours of playtime into this. But I didn't do the bedroom again, because it was after I did that. So I didn't really worry about making that again. So down here I made like a little mine shaft area, and as you can see, I got my minecart here with my powered rails. They push it and it takes it up top. Got my little bed reset station down here, and follow it down. You got a nice little cave system here. Now this cave system I get a lot of my resources out of. But since then I have bled this thing dry. And then we will go into pretty much the one room for all. So I'm gonna come in here. I love the glass roof. So if you look down, everything's got glass roof. So this is where I keep my animals now. I got my chickens here, I got my sheep, I got my pigs, I got my cows. And then here is my farming area. Pumpkin, melon, sugarcane. I got beetroot here, I got wheat here, I got potatoes and carrots. Now, the way this works, and here, is the switch here comes through and it powers the pistons, and on top of the pistons, right now they're extended, on top of the pistons there's an endless water supply. So what happens is you get this, and the water comes out, it washes the plants, it washes everything into those hoppers here. There's a hopper in every corner here. And the hoppers come along. They travel all the way down here. It took a lot of iron and wood into storage system number 1. I actually have 3 different automated storage systems here. So, as you can see, this is mostly the plants and all that good stuff. It's really convenient because I would pull out wheat and then feed the animals. And I put it back. Cool, huh? So, you'll notice this. How does it? So basically what happens here is, obviously this one is for coal, this one is for food that needs to be cooked, and this one is for stuff that does not need to be cooked. So basically what it does is it comes down, and it comes down in here. Cool, huh? This side is for the storage system. All automated. And it's a big one. Those 3 that have nothing in it, that's just my miscellaneous stuff. And that was going to be, I left that open for expansion in case I found more things that I need to sort. I would make those there and then put the miscellaneous over here. But I haven't really come across that yet, so for right now I just leave it open. So then basically what happens is it's the same concept over here. Stuff that doesn't need to be smelted will go here, stuff that needs to be smelted, and then the coal. So let's go underneath. Show you what it looks like. Either I'm probably pretty sure that everybody knows by now what that looks like. So in case you didn't, there's the inputs right there. Basically this one just takes it off into the automated storage system, which we'll get to in a second here. This one is the coal, this one comes down and it inputs it right here. This is the smelting stuff, it inputs it in here, and then it comes through this item hopper, item elevator, number 3 English fail, and then it takes it back and puts it into the storage system. Now you might recognize this design. This I got from Mumbo. So thank you, Mumbo, which I'm sure a lot of people have. And then that takes it into the storage system, which is your standard storage system. I'm not going to get into detail about this because everybody knows what these look like. So, one of the main reasons I decided to switch to the PC version of Minecraft is because, as you all know, the Windows 10 version of Minecraft is a clone, or port, or whatever you want to call it, of Pocket Edition. So, I don't know, see, as you can see, I have 11 diamonds, and I think so far I've only maybe found 50, and I've got 100 and some hours worth of log time. So I don't know if that's just because it's a Pocket Edition and then resources aren't as plentiful, or if it's just because I suck at Minecraft. Absolutely possible. So here is my enchanting station, my potion brewing station, and then this is the anvil with the furnace design. I tweaked it a little bit, but basically it's just basically him. So Paul Sars Jr. I'm pronouncing that wrong. I just remembered. So like I said, I will link his channel. He does pretty awesome stuff. Him and Mumbo are pretty much the reason I'm playing Minecraft, and you know, the Hermitcraft series and all that stuff. So I don't want to totally fanboy or anything like that. But basically that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. So, and Deadpool thanks you.